Hello, and welcome back to our English podcast. It's so good to be here with you today.
Hi everyone. Today we're talking about something super practical for beginners. How to describe your daily routine in English.
Exactly. These are words and phrases you'll use every single day. When someone asks, "What do you usually do during the day?" you want to answer easily and with confidence.
That's right. So today we'll walk through a whole day, from the moment you wake up in the morning until you go to bed at night. We'll explain the actions step by step.
And here's a tip for our listeners. As you listen, think about your own day. Repeat the phrases and connect them to your life. That's the fastest way to remember new words.
Let's start with the morning. The very first thing you do is wake up. You can say, I wake up at 7 o'clock, or I usually wake up at 6:30.
Yes, and after you wake up, you get out of bed. You don't just open your eyes, you stand up and start your day.
Then most people go to the bathroom. Here are two useful phrases. I brush my teeth and I wash my face.
After that, you usually go to the kitchen. Some people make breakfast, right?
Yes, you can say, I make breakfast, or I have cereal and tea, or I have coffee and toast.
Or even, I eat fruit in the morning. So easy, and these are really common expressions.
Then comes, I get dressed. That means you put on your clothes for the day. You might say, I put on my shoes, or I put on my coat if you're leaving the house.
And of course, I leave the house at 8 o'clock, or I go to school in the morning, or I go to work. See how simple it is? Already you have a whole list of morning verbs.
Okay, so now let's talk about the day. At work, for example, many people say, I sit at my desk.
Right, or I work on my computer. You can also say, I answer emails, or I write reports.
Students can say, I have classes, or I read books and write notes.
And for people working from home, try, I prepare lessons, or I write articles, or I have online meetings. These are super practical verbs.
Then comes lunch. Very simple. I have lunch.
Exactly. You can add details. I have a sandwich, I have salad, or I go out to eat.
After lunch, people can say, I go back to work, or I continue studying. The afternoon is usually similar for most of us.
Now let's move on to the evening routine. When the day ends, the common phrase is, I go home.
Yes, and once you get home, you might say, I relax on the sofa, or I watch TV.
And don't forget dinner. You can say, I cook dinner, I make soup, or I prepare pasta.
Then, I eat dinner, or I have dinner at 7:30. Easy, right?
After dinner, you might say, I wash the dishes, I read a book, or I talk to my family.
And many people enjoy hobbies in the evening. You can say, I go for a walk, or I listen to music. If you want, add details. I listen to relaxing music, or I walk around the park.
Finally, before bed, you brush your teeth again. Then the last phrase is, I go to bed. For example, I go to bed at 10:30, or I sometimes go to bed at 11.
So, to summarize, morning equals wake up, brush teeth, make breakfast, get dressed, leave the house. Daytime equals sit at my desk, answer emails, write reports, after lunch. Evening equals go home, cook dinner, relax, read a book, go for a walk, brush teeth, go to bed.
And now it's your turn, listeners. Think about your own morning. Can you say, I wake up at 7, I brush my teeth, I make coffee, I get dressed, I go to work.
Perfect. Then do the same for the afternoon and evening. For example, in the afternoon, I have lunch, I study. At night, I watch TV. I go to bed at 11.
Another great exercise is writing. Try writing your whole routine on paper and then reading it out loud. It's amazing practice.
And don't stress if you don't know every single word. The important thing is to practice what you can. Even small steps make a difference.
Remember, each new verb you learn is another brick in the house of your fluency.
Very well said. So today, we've taken a journey from morning until night. You can now describe a complete daily routine in English.
And we hope you feel inspired to practice right after this episode. Say the sentences out loud, build your confidence, and enjoy your progress.
That's all for today's lesson. Thanks for joining us.
Until next time, keep speaking and keep learning. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.